Will climate change affect the trees? Of course, yes is the answer from every one of us. The climate changes are helping the trees grow longer in one way, but on the other end, they are affecting the health and lifespan of the trees. Welcome to Telangana Today. We bring you interesting stories and the latest news updates from around the world. Today, we discuss the effects of climate change on trees. We all know that just because trees get bigger, that doesn't mean they are stronger. As the trees grow taller or bigger, they need much more support. But nowadays, scientists observe that the growth factor and the strength factor are not on the same line. Let's now look into what exactly is happening with the trees concerning the effect of climate change on them. Trees usually have carbon dioxide as their intake from the air. This carbon gets deposited on the stems in high volumes and contributes to filling the mass of the tree. This mass gets hardened with time and forms wood. And later, as we all know, the stability and the strength of the trees increase with supply of water and wind. All this process looks good and the trees are getting what they need. Then why do they get affected by climate change? Here comes the latest theory from the researchers after their observations in recent times. Scientists say that the trees in few parts of the globe like American and European countries are growing faster, longer and bigger in the recent years when compared to the past. But their strength is always a question. As per the observation, the scientists concluded that the intake of the carbon dioxide and the conversion of carbon into wood mass were the actual things that got affected in recent years. This affected the strength and span of the trees. The trees are taking in less carbon dioxide, and when it comes to conversion, the rate is not as rapid and the density of wood formation is affected. As a result, scientists confirm that the growth of the trees increased by 77%, but the span decreased by 7 to 8% in the last decade. So fast-growing trees can be left with short life expectancies. The scientists also mentioned that the climate or seasonal change will affect the wood deposits based on the species of the trees. This will result in less dense or weaker trees. So soon, the trees will collapse in shorter spans. And at the same time, the carbon uptake will also drop. This will end up with the trees contributing little to the fight against global warming. And finally, you know who will be the loser in the game. It's us, the humans.